Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on fourth down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer, in on the tackle that time. 6 yards left on second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton, the connection here with Nelson Aguilar. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A give. This is Michelle. Pushes him aside at the 45. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Newton. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A give to Michelle running right. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now here's a throw that's complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 7 yards the pickup there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So here the Cowboys now backed up to get this drive started. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
And you just know when that play eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Cunningham. Escape, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect. For the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. Fielded just inside. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Takes it at the 7.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And now following the safety, they'll have the football with a chance to take the lead as they begin following the free kick with a 1st and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. To the air again, Newton.
He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on second down, Newton. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On the return is Ward.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Oh, good move. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Darnold now to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense. Maybe help create a big play for them instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
The former Louisville Cardinal, it's Reggie Bonifant. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Mike Singletary, the one to bring him down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run. This time McCaffrey able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this out past the 25. They were probably just looking for a couple yards of breathing room, snapping the ball at their own 2. Well, they got a lot of breathing room.
And even knowing that offenses are as aggressive as they are now in the NFL, you still expect them to run the football in that situation. Why weren't they ready? Instead, it turned into a monster game and gets them way from the shadow of their own end zone.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
We're scoreless after 1. Pollard now a first down and more.
He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, Cowboys.
Tony Pollard,
65 yards, as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder on the ball carrier, and down he goes.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. McKinnon here, it's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Back to throw, Darnold. find his man on the outside. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And that's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let him know, let him know.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor May.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
126 yards rushing for it, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Bulldozes past him. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, This guy does not go down easily.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see
Touchdown, Cowboys! Kenyon Drake, 75 yards. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. As his guys are first out of the...
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
The Charger drive about to get going. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the 1st down. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A play fake, now Cunningham. He's got his tight end, it's Dupree. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Here's Cunningham. Being chased out left. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. Strung the play out. Didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
They rode him right out of bounds. Trying to run for it with Pollard. He gets away from one. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I've loved watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Slam.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run left with Pollard.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part. This power down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Pollard. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. As time expires in the first half. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always...